Inclusion. Why does it matter? Every child deserves quality education. Inclusion fosters empathy, diversity, and respect. Students with disabilities benefit from learning alongside their peers, and peers benefit too. Next slide. I'd love you to meet my daughter, Emery. She's 6 years old, and she was diagnosed with Down syndrome and also autism. She is full of determination, kindness, and has a love for socialization. She loves spending time with her friends to share her joyful spirit. This is our journey. When I was 10 weeks pregnant, I was screened positive for Down syndrome. And later on, when she was about 3 years old, she started showing behaviors of autism. As a parent without any knowledge, we faced many challenges. We weren't really sure where to place her in school. We had issues with communications with the schools, and she was also going to have a lot of therapies that were very uncertain. I often had to advocate for her just to be included. She doesn't need to be fixed, she needs to be accepted. So what does inclusion look like? Children are placed in the general education classroom with the right supports and the right materials. We see peer modeling and friendships. Individualized education plans are tailored to the students' goals and to their needs. They have access to recess, music, art, not just academics. So there are unfortunately many barriers that we face. There's a lack of training for staff. And unfortunately, last year, my own daughter was assaulted by her one-on-one aide due to a lack of training. There are low expectations from teachers. There's a consistent resistance to change. And inclusion is being treated like a privilege and not a right. So what helps inclusion succeed? Having strong communication between the families and the schools, a willingness to adapt the curriculum and expectations, peer education about disability. Emery was often bullied, and so we had to continuously remind the teachers to talk about her needs and her disabilities. And of course, creating a culture of belonging, not just accommodation. Next slide, please. So how it's going now for Emery. Emery now plays tag on the playground during recess with her peers. She uses a focus chair to stay on task and participate in her general ed classroom. When she's included, she shines. So this is a message to all educators and everyone. Believe in every child's potential. Inclusion is not about charity, it's about justice. Inclusion isn't extra work, it's real work. The future is inclusive, and we're building it together. And I want to show you what the power of inclusion now looks like for Emery.